Look, Fantastic Four, check it out. Now, see, me personally, do I fuck with the Fantastic Four? I recognize their GOAT status in terms of legacy, in terms of Marvel, okay? Because let's not forget that the Fantastic Four was the Marvel's very first family, you know? So the very first team, even before the Defenders, even before the Avengers, it was the Fantastic Four, right? Was it, who made this? Stanley? Did Stanley make this? I actually do not know. But I think that was actually a good time to bring up Fantastic Four because we've had sort of a resurgence, mainly because of Invisible Woman in Marvel Rivals. And it's not just her, because everyone else is there too. I'm pretty sure Johnny Storm, Mr. Fantastic, and The Thing are also in Marvel Rivals. I think. I haven't played the game yet. But trust me, I know that Invisible Woman, she definitely is there because god damn it, the amount of art I've seen of her online, not one day goes by where I go on the internet and I do not see a lewd pic of Susan Storm, Invisible Woman. It's impossible, not gonna happen. It is crazy, but once again, I cannot blame them because the designers who made this game, they are absolutely... Honestly, let's give him a round of applause, okay? Because I don't think you seem to understand how hard it is to animate such good characters with one hand. You know for a fact he's like, oh yeah, oh, like, you know, like, it's hard. It's hard enough to make a game character, to design it properly, professionally. But to do it with one hand, hats off to you, sir. Actually, I think I have the Fantastic Four. Wait. Yeah, there it is. Check it out. So this one is like a Blu-ray pack. It's, yeah, 3 movies. It's Fantastic Four, the first one, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and Daredevil, for some fucking reason. I don't know why they added Daredevil in it, but, I mean, these are the kings of mediocre to almost bad superhero movies of the early 2000s. You know what the fucked up thing is? These Fantastic Four movies are still the best Fantastic Four movies. I mean, at least the casting's great. Jessica Alba, she's amazing. Absolute smoke show. So the casting for Mr. Fantastic also great, and obviously no one can forget the GOAT Chris Evans as the Human Torch. He was an absolute Rizzler in those movies, man. There were only 2 of them, but I don't know, man. They're just bad, right? And the most iconic villain, Doctor Doom. I mean, they never seem to get him right. I don't know what it is. They never, like, it's so simple to get Doctor Doom right. I don't know what the fuck. Although this is in the MCU, right? And seeing as how Doctor Doom is the Fantastic Four's main arch nemesis, right? It would make sense for him to be in this movie, right? Is it a movie or is it only in theaters? Okay, it's a movie. Yeah, it makes sense to give Fantastic Four their movie because once again, like I said, they have huge legacy points because they were the very first family of Marvel. Even before the Avengers, they were the Fantastic Four, and I kind of fuck with them. You know what I really like? I really like the Future Foundation. When spoiler alert, I don't know of what, but Johnny Storm dies somehow, and then Reed and Sue, they ask Spider-Man to join, as, you know, kind of replacing one comic relief character with another. And he gets a slick new suit. It's white and black. It looks sick. So I like the Future Foundation as well, right? But when you have to put respect on the Fantastic Four's name merely because they're the very first superhero group in Marvel, at least. Not in DC. What was the first DC group? I actually do not know. But I do know that they were the very first in Marvel. And 100%, thank you very much, NetEase, the developers of fucking Marvel Rivals, for giving us this model for Susan Storm. I think we ought to thank them. I wake up every day and thank them. Thank you very much. And once again, I can't forget it because wherever I go, I just see that thing, and man, it's just crazy. Also, quick sidebar. I know motherfuckers have been saying that, yo, Reed just can't handle all that. Let me just say one thing, okay? This guy, like, if you remember that one scene in the movie, where the lady asked him, "Can you stretch any part of your body?" And he's like, "Yeah, you already know what's good." He's basically like Plastic Man, but like not as powerful. I wonder, what is his power level? Honestly, Death Battle idea, Plastic Man versus, what do you call him? Reed Richards, because, I know for a fact that Plastic Man isn't, like, honestly one of the most OP characters in, like, DC. Like, he's insane. It's crazy. Even Batman, his contingency towards Plastic Man is to literally subdue him. To, I think, do something to his, like, atomic particles to, like, freeze it or some shit, so he can't move. But even that isn't permanent. They say, like, because his molecular structure is so elastic and just moving around all the time that you can't actually, like, pinpoint it because he's always, like, shape-shifting, right? So there is no real way to even stop Plastic Man. That is insane. That's crazy. And, like, he's honestly super overpowered. But I think if I had Plastic Man's power, I think we all know what I'd be using it for. All I'm saying is I'm turning into a lot of chairs. Right, like in the Injustice movie. He legit turned to a chair so Harley Quinn could sit on him. Bro's thinking like me. Great minds think alike, basically. Yeah, I would be turning into a lot of chairs, basically. Did I mention that Doctor Doom is my favorite Marvel villain of all time? Yeah, I saw him first in Marvel's Capcom 3, And ever since I'm like, oh, this guy's so fucking cool. Like, he's definitely my favorite. I think first is Doctor Doom, then Apocalypse, and then Magneto. Yeah, that's my top 3 Marvel villains of all time. Number 1, Doctor Doom, hands motherfucking down. He's basically an evil Tony Stark, but with magic. He has magic. He has science and magic. How cool is that, right? Yeah, he's definitely fucking cool. He's my favorite, 100%. Foot dive. Yeah, foot dive. So I wonder how they're gonna. Because okay, the only funny thing is these 2 movies are bad, but nothing, and I repeat, nothing will be worse than Fan 4 Stick. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Holy shit, that was bad. Wow, what the hell? The Thing is walking around with this thing all open. Put some pants on that motherfucker. What the hell, man? Oh my goodness. Damn, that movie is bad. You know your movie's so cooked when it's even worse than these movies, man. Oh my god. These movies at most were just corny and cheesy. But it's that, you know, early 2000s camp that you're kind of going for. It kind of aged well in that regard. Right, once again, the casting is amazing still. It just, not to mention Silver Surfer was an absolute fucking crazy son of a bitch. Absolute aura maxing. He was aura farming in that movie, man. He was crazy. Yeah, so Silver Surfer was cool, but Galactus being a fucking cloud? What are we doing here? Why? Yeah, of course they fucked up Doctor Doom. They can never get Doctor Doom right. Not in Fan 4 Stick, not in the original movies. It's just, I don't know what the hell they're doing here. Okay, hopefully, when RDJ plays Doctor Doom, it's gonna be better. Honestly, it's gonna be better because it's RDJ. He's a good actor, basically. I wonder if we're gonna see a glimpse of RDJ's Doctor Doom in this one. Although I don't think so, because they said that he was gonna be the next Avengers level threat. So the next Avengers movie is gonna be Avengers Doomsday. You know, obviously focusing on Doctor Doom. Not to mention also the plot of Marvel Rivals. If I don't know too much, but I know a little bit that it's based off of Doctor Doom, and he's like colliding with his alternate universe self. And I love how Doctor Doom, he also has beef with himself, like an alternate version of himself. Also, another huge thing about Doctor Doom, the reason why he fails all the time is because he's so absolutely arrogant. He's so absolutely arrogant. He'll celebrate prematurely, and he won't think about this because, oh yeah, no way Doom could lose, and Doom loses every single time. It's crazy. He could honestly take over the world if he just took his head out of his ass for like 2 seconds and stopped riding his own jock, essentially. Yeah. But that's why we love him, man. He's got so much aura, charisma. Like his idol pose in Marvel's Capcom 3 is standing like this, and his cape's flowing in the background. And then when he's done, he summons his chair and he sits down like this. Is that not the most badass pose like ever? This pose right here. Yeah, I love him in that game. That game introduced me to Doctor Doom, and I'm like, oh, this guy's the coolest thing ever. Oh my god, he's so cool, right? Okay, I think I've been yammering on for way too long. This is Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Please, God, I feel like there's a curse on the Fantastic Four IP at this point, right? What the fuck? Anyways, here's hoping good things. Okay, I think I saw a screenshot of Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. That seems okay. He's a good actor, and he could probably pull it off. Who's Johnny Storm? Who is Susan? The Thing doesn't really matter because he's gonna be a rock half the time anyway, so CGI, right? Anyways, let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1. This is a teaser, by the way.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Okay, that's... What's up with the oldies vibe?
How's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
I don't know about the Thing. Like, does that CGI look good? I'm a little iffy on that.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah.
He's always rock hard. Always rock hard. The Thing with his thing.
Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi!
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
This gotta be Doctor Doom, right? Who the shit is that Gandalf? Oh, Galactus, huh? Why is he so tiny? The Fantastic Four. Welcome to the family. Like I said, Marvel's first family, right? Okay. What? Okay, I mean, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? First of all, why the hell is Galactus so small? Because if you've seen him, he's also in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, by the way. Man, you really think that, you know, it really gets you thinking that a lot of the Marvel characters that I know is because of that game I played, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's insane. Goated game. Still holds up to this day. Anyways, Galactus was in that game also, and he's obviously a planet eater. He's huge. Even when you get to fight him, he takes up like the whole screen. Half the time you can't even see him because he's so huge, right? So, why the hell is he like only slightly bigger than the Statue of Liberty? What the fuck? Huh? He's the planet eater. He eats planets. He shouldn't be able to quickly assimilate unless he shrunk down to size. I don't know why would he do that though. He hasn't done before. Galactus has no reason to shrink down and land on the planet. Why is he on the planet? He always orbits it and then fucking eats it. That's what he does. You better not fuck up Galactus again. I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck up Galactus again. First he was a cloud, now this. Now he's a miniature version of it. Galactus Jr. What? Let's not talk about Galacta because that might get me acting up. All right. Rule 63, Galactus. Never thought I'd say it, but here it is. Oh my goodness. So main gripe, why is Galactus so small? He shouldn't be that small. What the shit? Second thing, no pun intended. The Thing, it doesn't, okay, honestly, I've seen worse Disney CGI than The Thing. I don't think The Thing looks terrible. I think he looks okay. I'm not gonna say he's great. I'm not gonna say he's terrible either. So I think I'm kind of a middle of the road in terms of The Thing and his CGI-ness. I think he looks okay. He doesn't look terrible. Yeah, I think he looks fine. Could it be better? Yeah, anything can always be better, but I think for what we have right now, it's okay. Susan Storm, once again, it doesn't take a lot to be Invisible Woman, just be blonde and hot. That's pretty much it. Did she beat Jessica Alba? No, I don't think so. Obviously, we're just talking about, like, overall. Because, like, you know, like, she's, like, the responsible older sister of Johnny Storm, and he's supposed to be, like, this, you know, just, like, a fun-loving guy, Johnny, right? I doubt anyone could beat Chris Evans' portrayal of that character. He was so good as Johnny Storm. Honestly, he was so fucking good. Mr. Fantastic, as in, once again, doesn't take a lot. Pedro Pascal, I think you can pull him off. Yeah, I have no problem with Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic. Be super smart. Yeah, pretty much. Be the patriarch of the Fantastic Four. You are good. Although Fantastic Four is being made in 2025, so what if they try to honk some woke shit in there? You know, maybe Mr. Fantastic and will be the leader no more. Oh, maybe it's Invisible Woman. Maybe, I don't know. But none of that is prevalent in this trailer, so I will not be discussing that further, okay? It's a possibility because it is Disney and they're pretty woke, but I will say it when I see it, okay? And also, forgot to mention about John Krasinski in the Multiverse of Madness movie when he showed up as Mr. Fantastic, the smartest man alive. Let me tell you something, okay? John Krasinski, his depiction of Mr. Fantastic was good, but all he really has is the look. Right, he looks like a Mr. Fantastic. The suit's a little iffy if you ask me. I don't know what it is. They can't seem to get the suits right. I don't know what it is. It's like some uncanny feeling about the suit not being right. I can't really put my finger on it, but that's just what it is, right? But that's all there really is. He only looks like Mr. Fantastic, and that's pretty much it, because he is not the smartest man alive. Bro is the dumbest man alive, okay? You have in front of you a being that can literally erase you from existence. And what is your first thought as the smartest man alive? What do I do to de-escalate the situation? Right? Should I maybe run away? Regroup? Re-strategize? No. What I'm going to do instead is stretch my super stretchy arms and try to grab her. What the? Okay, best case scenario, say she even let you touch her. What the fuck was your next move? Huh, buddy? What was it? What was the follow-up? Were you gonna choke her out? Huh? You can grab her titties. What's next? What's after that? Smartest man alive? Come on, enlighten me. What were you gonna do if you actually managed to grab Wanda? Bro, this is so freaking stupid. Yeah, no wonder you got turned to spaghetti. Congrats, that's what you get. Smartest man alive. Like, what the shit is that? Huh? Like, this is what it is, right? Like, they show these characters, but they write them so bad, so uncharacteristic. You know, like. Reed's acting like he don't know what a huge threat Scarlet Witch is. It makes no sense, right? Bro is genuinely 100% the dumbest man alive. And I understand that this is a different version of Reed Richards and not the same universe probably. Because Multiverse Madness, that was like multiple universes, as you can tell by the name. But yeah, Pedro Pascal, he's okay. I think he's slightly overrated, to be honest, because he's in everything nowadays. I mean, The Last of Us show, Gladiator 2, and now this. Yeah, he's in almost everything nowadays. Not a bad thing. I still think he's a good actor. I'm like, you know what, like, it's just like, I don't know. It just like he's slightly overrated. I will say that, right? But like I do believe that he could pull it off because he's a pretty good actor. So you know, it's not much of an issue in that regard, right? I didn't expect him to be. He wouldn't be my first choice essentially. Like when I was thinking about Mr. Fantastic, I wasn't thinking about Pedro Pascal. He wasn't the first person to come to mind. The guy in the first two movies, which is Jessica Alba, that guy honestly had the best look out of all the Mr. Fantastics we've had so far. But no, I don't mind Pedro Pascal's version. I think he'll manage to pull it off. I guess we'll just have to see, you know. I didn't see a lick of Doctor Doom in this one. Kind of disappointing because I wanted to see him. Kind of makes me think, okay, why would they announce Doctor Doom, RDJ as Doctor Doom if he's not going to be in this movie? Although this movie it gave me a lot of like the oldies vibes, the 60s. You know, so maybe Galactus, Silver Surfer. Honestly, I don't even know what to expect from this. It seems like a pretty generic, standard Fantastic Four story. We got the Fantastic Four, we got Galactus. We know he's confirmed. Maybe Doctor Doom, maybe Silver Surfer. I'm actually not sure. I might have to rewatch these movies again to see what the hell's going on. But overall, I mean, once again, it's a teaser. Not much you can say about it. I just wanted to talk about the Fantastic Four because, okay, the costumes, definitely not as good as the costumes we had in the first movies. I'm telling you, it's weird how, like, these movies have aged so well. They're still considered bad movies and a bad superhero movie, but it's still, like, I don't know, it's still got something about it that just makes it okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Because they have to put a huge emphasis on, like, family and shit, because they're, like, one big family. And, like, Susan is literally she's literally related to Johnny, so, and then Richard and Susan, they're married, and Ben's just there for some reason. Yeah, the suits, they look okay. I feel like they're really telling of the time period. I think it looks like it's been ripped straight out of a comic book, and that's what it's going for, because you can tell by the whole vibe. I mean, even the Marvel Studios logo is so old, and even the font of the Fantastic Four is really old. So I wonder what they're going with this whole thing. Why are we going back in time all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Strange, right? But honestly, I have no problem with it. From this teaser alone, I have no problems with it. It looks so good so far. The Thing CGI isn't terrible. It's not like a She-Hulk CGI or a Black Widow CGI. Susan Storm, Richard, once again, they're not acting. They're acting like they're supposed to act, right? Nothing is out of place in this one. Once again, it is only a teaser, so we can't really say much about it. So I feel like we can only really get the meat of it when we get an actual trailer, you know? So, but once again, this is Disney. It could fuck up because they've been fucking up a lot lately. But here's hoping that they make something good, right? Because Deadpool and Wolverine was good. So hopefully they get their shit together and they're gonna realize, you know what, we gotta focus more on making a good movie and less about, you know, pushing an agenda. Because once again, money matters, and we are Disney. Okay, we are rich as shit, but it won't always be like that. Okay, so yeah, high hopes for this one. If it doesn't work out, we always have these ones to fall back on. And that's just sad because these aren't that good movies. But it's still it's a good time, at least, I guess. Because I do not like how they did Galactus and Doctor Doom. I don't like that. I mean, I like Doctor Doom more than the Fantastic Four. Let's just get that the way, okay? I like him more than Fantastic Four. So when you fuck up his portrayal, I get mad, right? Because the Fantastic Four is cool, but like they're not my favorite. Like it's all right. Like they're fine, but like whatever. Although Invisible Woman has definitely like she yeah. I mean, it's only because of her. All right. Who's my favorite character in the Fantastic Four? Invisible Woman. For obvious reasons. But man, okay, Marvel Rivals has done so much for the Fantastic Four IP. It's crazy. It's come on, we gotta acknowledge that, right? Marvel Rivals really put the shit on the map, right? And then RDJ as Doctor Doom. Hopefully this comes full circle and it becomes actually good for once. Please, universe, give me just one good Fantastic Four movie. Oh my god, because so far we have mediocre to absolutely fucking dog shit terrible. Give me something good, goddammit. Oh my god. Anyways, that was the Fantastic Four first steps teaser trailer. You know what the fuck it is. Hoping for good shit from this movie. Hope it's good. Who would want a movie to fail? Unless the movie itself is bad. But this doesn't look terrible. I want to see more of it. I want to see if it works out or not. And that is pretty much the end of it. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. Gotta pick up my fucking laundry and put it in the dryer. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, fuck. Later.